What's going on, guys? It's Frizzy here. Welcome back to some more TeamFight Manager 2. Today, Parents' Basement versus Havoc Corpse, round 6. Let's get it going. Most picked champions looking like they're like in a little bit of a fighter, gambler, monk, lancer, and ninja. They don't like the archer very much. They have Diplex, Kranich, Firebat, Sword, and Tolerant for their main 5. Key players Firebat. The team tends to prefer fighter, gambler, and monk. Havoc Corpse tends to focus on the top mid side during the lane phase. Havoc Corpse tends to prioritize minion wave management before joining fights. Let's get it poppin'. We have all of our guys here: Lois, Yo, Dupree, Waldy, and Zhao. These are our main guys that we have been rocking with. We also have a backup here, Luke, who we may turn into a monster as well. But for now, let's get it poppin'. Ban phase. We're actually going to be on the red side yet again. They're going to get rid of Lancer. I mean, do we ban like a gambler? If I don't ban Pyromancer, they're just gonna play Pyromancer, right? It's getting kind of annoying. They're gonna play Pole. We're gonna go Dual Blader, who did actually get banned or nerfed, I guess, but Ninja. We're gonna go Cavalry. A nice little chase down. We're gonna go Hammer. Did we go Monk or Vampire? I think we gotta go Vampire, right? Yeah. Do we go Vamp? No, because we went the magic damage. Sal needs to do great. Does he need more skill hit? More. He's 19. It's fine. I think this is going to be our best option. Unless we need him. Yeah, it needs to be more like that, I think. Because if we don't have him in the middle, we're going to get less kills. And we can build him AD than HP. Same with mid laner. We're going to go 1-4 split. Do they have a lot of magic? I mean, definitely want that at least. I'll go with that. We're gonna need HP at least. We'll try that. We have 3 AD, or we have 3 damage items to begin with here. Let's go, boys. Set number 1. Parents' Basement on the top. Havoc Corpse on the bottom. PBO. Our jungler on the Dual Blader. Waldy and Zhao on the bottom here against a Ninja and a Fighter. Waldy is going to get caught a little low on HP. Tolerant for them is going to get 10 HP. They put the Ninja on the support. Is that the thing to do? Just put on support somebody who does heavy damage? He didn't have a ult in to get that kill there. We do have a kill ahead here, which actually happened on the cavalry to the ice mage. I don't know if I covered that. So we have a kill here. Dupree is the killer to Firebat. PB Dupree fighting down the mid yet again. Waldy and Zhao here on the bottom versus just Sword. Looks like Tolerant did make his way in. He does get pulled in. Tolerant, 1 HP yet again, does get away. The fighter is going to have to go back in. It looks like we might get a little bit of DiMaggio on that tower. Serpent does spawn at the current moment. Top's going to be a fight between Alois and Duplex. Alois on us. He has to defend our tower. Fight ensues in the bottom here. Zhao, Waldy. Nobody has gone for the Serpent yet. Looks like everybody's pretty flexible. Nobody's really grouped up. It looks like the first group up is going to be for us down here on the Serpent. We have 4 on. Tolerant isn't going to go in until he has his buddy. It's not going to be enough. Tolerance gets slain by Zhao. Kranich is going to get chased down here. Get pulled in by the Executioner. It's not going to be enough. Firebat's going to get slain by Zhao though here as well. Sword gets slain by Waldy in the bottom lane. And the first Serpent does go down for Parents' Basement. So we are up 4 kills to 0. Kill leader right now is going to be actually our support on Zhao, because that Executioner does wonderful work with the bleed. Dupree and Alois need to back off as they have no HP left. Waldy is now alone in the bottom as our Magician. Zhao gets another kill on the Tolerant here, pulling him into the tower and bleeding them. Another kill here, double kill for Zhao. What a wonderful game he is having on that Executioner support. Waldy versus Zord in the bottom. Morgard does spawn. It is going to be a 4-on-2 team fight to begin with. Kranich is going to go down instantly. Duplex is going to get caught second. So is Tolerant going to be there. It looks like the fight is going to go down here. They're going to fight for Morgard instead of help Waldy. Waldy's going to have to back off here. Heal. Morgard is almost killed. It's going to be a... Did it get stealed? And it looks like blue team does actually get the Morgard here. Another steal. My team has a problem with steals, like it always happens. Morgard buff minions for a minute and 20 seconds on Havoc Corpse. We slay the Serpent. Ooh, Torrent does get a kill in the back lane there. He does get away. Duplex versus Alois in the top here. Pole Warrior is actually doing pretty wonderful against that hammer. I was going to pull Kranich in, of course. Straight into that tower. Keep pulling him in. Torrent's going to go down. Gets slain by Waldy here. Firebat's going to get away. Almost dies. Duplex here by himself. Does get caught out here. Rooted. Knocked in the air. 5v4. 5v3. 5v... It looks like 3. 1 went back. It's going to be a 5v4. 1 stays. Not good enough. 4 still alive for Havoc Corpse. Is it going to be enough? 1 gets pulled in. Dupree gets away. No, he does not. As he actually gets slayed. Joe gets the second kill. Zhao is still alive as well. It's a 4-on-3. 5 seconds for Firebat. Morgard is alive here. Pushing the bottom tower. Waldy. We're going to get that kill. There's going to be a 1-on-2 on the Morgard currently. We're going to group up here. 1 is out of position. We have 2 going back. 3-on-2 here. Zhao's going to get caught out of position. Waldy is also going to be out of position. Zhao does not get away. Is it going to be enough here? The team fight is not going exactly our way. It is a 4v3 now. We have 3 left. 3 up still for Parents' Basement. As Waldy and Zhao get caught out of position. Morgard is not taken yet. We do need this Morgard. 14 kills to 4 on our side. Not too much of a gold lead. They have so much tower from taking that first Morgard. We do have 2 Serpents here. They're going to start to take this Morgard here as there's 4 on. What's going to happen is Aloy's going to get Kranich to begin with. Tolerant is going to get Yo. Dupree slays Tolerant. Dual takedown for Dupree here. Sword is going to... And Duplex are going to try to get away. Duplex is not going to get away as Zhao is going to keep pulling him back. And we're going to actually start to take this Morguard in a 4-on-1. Can they come back to steal it? Here comes the ninja from Havoc Corps. He's going to be right there. He's going to get chased down here. We do get the Morguard. Parents' Basement gets Morguard. 1 minute and 30 now. Buff minions. It's going to be a fight down here at the Serpent. Kranich is going to put himself out of position with the dash, and Yo's going to get another kill here. So another Serpent down for Parents' Basement as well with these Morguard buff minions. A fight ensues down the mid and at the bottom here. Diplex by himself up top. 4 on. 3 on him. Yo's not there to help. Yo's fighting minions. Never mind. Thought he was there. All 5 now down the middle. Firebat's going to get pulled in. Instant slay. Yo, another kill. Yo's doing wonderful work with these finishes. Everybody's going down the top lane. We are going to push down these towers. Alois does get caught off guard here by himself, and he is going to get taken out in the split push. Yo gets Diplex, though, in the top lane. We're actually going to have to push away here. And Zal's going to take a lot of his HP. Waldy's there as well. They're not alone. It's not alone. Sword's there alone. For now. His teammates come right back up, though, from the mid tower. Dupree's going to be by himself in a 2v1. He's going to have to back off to his teammates. Not a problem, though, with Cavalry. Oh, Dupree is going to slay Tolerant because he pushed himself out of position there. And we're going to be all grouped up here for this Morguard in a 5v4. Oh, Kranich is going to be the second one down here. 5v3 now for Parents' Basement. They are going to fight for this, though. Sword's going to be here. It's going to be a fight for it. People like Saints Firebat. Diplex is going to get away here. It's a 5v2. We are fighting for this Morguard. We need to take this. Is it enough? Yes. Parents' Basement does take yet another Morguard. A couple go for Serpent, a couple go back. We almost have full items now. That's going to be looking good for us to finish off this game with this Morguard buff. Plus another Serpent. They're going to try to push their minions down, but after a second here, you know, they're defending pretty well. This is going to be good enough. Yo actually gets caught out of position in the tower and dies. We're defending our base in this Morguard buff. Sword goes down on the top in a 4v1. It is still a 4v3. They have their player back, though, here in a couple seconds. About to be a 4v4 unless they get Firebat. Firebat does go down. Can they get another? Bottom tower goes down here. Mid tower. It's about to go down there as well. Lois by himself. Pushing towers now. Late game is working beautifully for us. We're grouped up here. Kranich is going to be out of position. Dashes away. Does get away here. Team fight does ensue. Tolerance is going to be the first one in and the first one out yet again. Waldy's going to get away here in a 4v3. 5v4 total. Not in the current team fight. We're going to back off here as there is another Morguard going to be up. Firebat's going to try to push up. It's not going to be enough as he gets taken out quickly. 5 up for Parents' Basement. 3 up. 4 up. Now as Tylerin just spawns back in for this Morguard. We're going to go start this fight at this Morguard. Diplex is just going to get eaten. Tolerance there, but he's not going to be able to do much. And we have 5 on. Can he steal it? They're going to try to steal it here. They do not. Parents' Basement gets another one here. Gets another Morguard. And chases down Tolerant here. They're going to finish this game here, it seems. They're pushing right into the towers right away. Firebat goes down from Waldy. Sword pushes in. Not going to be enough. Tolerant tries to catch Dupree in the back lane. He's going to have to run away here as he gets caught out. Yo gets another kill here. More kills going down in the towers. Nexus and Parents' Basement take set number 1. 36 kills to 7. MVP is Yo with 12 kills, 3 deaths, and 10 assists. Lois, run it back, brothers. Let's do this. They're going to get rid of Lancer. Monk. Pyro. Cavalry's a good pick. I mean, we gotta go XE first, right? Then I'm gonna try Yangshi instead. We're gonna go Berserker. Archer. Knight. I mean, I think we do more or less this, right? I think that's what we like. Then we're gonna go. They have a lot. Stun. I mean, I think I need to go like that. Let's try it, boys. This might be a wild one, but we're gonna do it. We're actually gonna be in the top again. We're gonna be in the bottom. They got 4 damage items. That might be great for them. I don't know. Sword and Tolerant in the bottom again. Fire Bat in the middle. They have Krenich in the jungle and Diplex in the top. We have Alois in the top, Yo in the jungle, Dupree in the middle, Waldy in the bottom, and then Zhao in the support. Looks like Sword's gonna be the first one a little caught out of position here. Take a little bit of damage. We're gonna go back and heal. 56 seconds for first Serpent. 2-on-1 right now versus the Knight in the bottom lane. Tolerant and Sword. Sword's actually going to back off a little bit here, leaving Sword ahead. Looks like Waldy's dealing so much damage here. Sword's going to get away just in time. Just out of range here, so Waldy can't get the kill. But we're doing great in the bottom lane for Parents Basement. Alois versus Diplex in the top here, doing a little pokey. Firebat is not doing so hot against that gunner down the middle lane, as he is an Executioner, but, you know, we'll look at the Executioner as he does his work. You gotta love it when he pulls him in. And then the whole team just eats him. First Serpent's gonna go down easily for Parents Basement, and then Sword's gonna try to be in the mix there. Not enough here. Waldy does get a little caught out of position, but he has the Knight to defend with the taunt. 3 on, and Tolerant's going to be the second kill of this game here as Yo comes in and snags it. Waldy also has a kill. Gold lead's going to be in the favor of Parents Basement. 1:20, and we have another Serpent. 50 seconds, and we have a Morguard. So that was going to be caught off and alone here in the bottom. He does heal, though, as he uses his skill to gain a little bit of the damage reduction. In comes Waldy in the bottom here to defend the tower. It looks like Yangshi is doing okay in the top lane as well versus that hammer. Tolerant gets slain in the mid lane here. There's still Firebat. Can Firebat do enough? No, he has to back off here. Go back and get an item. First Morguard is spawned. What is going to ensue? Who is going to win this team fight? Diplex is first there to get just absolutely eaten. Second, going to be the rest of the squad. Looks like we are just going to eat them pretty easily here. Waldy comes out with 2 kills that are total. We got 2 on the Executioner total, 2 on the Berserker total, and Yangshi's got a kill. First Morguard is half health. This could not end better unless they come to steal it. Red team does slay the Morguard. We do. Sword does slay Dupree here, though. And a dual takedown. It is now 3-on-5. They do get a Serpent. We do have the Morguard buff, though, so we should be pushing towers. That was not a good finish for us, but it's okay. A nice ult goes to Duplex, and it does not get the kill as he has too much HP. Sword comes out of the jungle for them, and it's not good enough to do anything for us. We're actually going to back off here as we have a Morguard buff, and we're going to split push. The Yankee on the bottom, going to take out some towers. Kranich is going to get eaten by Waldy here pretty quickly. We're going to take out the top tower here. This Alois pushes the bottom tower by himself. Wonderfully done. Sword's going to try to go to contest. Pushing Alois back down the middle for the rest of the squad. It's a 2-on-4. Not going to be enough here with the Morguard buff. Morguard buff's going to end in 5 seconds here. We're not going to take out the Taller. Tolerant almost dies here. Yo's actually going to be the first one to die. Zhao here is going to eat just enough HP. He is going to go down as well here. Leaving Dupree out of position. If he doesn't get away here, will he get away? Yes, he does. He gets back to his tower. But now another Morguard's going to be up on a 5v3. And Dupree is actually going to go down here as he tries to go poke the bears. 5-on-4 for this Morguard. Firebat's actually going to be out of position here, but he's going to be doing a lot of damage to Yo. Waldy's there. Tolerance going to be caught out of position again and get eaten. Holy. What a team fight. Duplex is going to be up top lane. They're going to actually fight for this. And Zhao's going to take a lot of his HP here. 4 on this Morguard for Team Havoc. Corpse 3 on the fight. They're going to push everybody back. It is going to be a fight for this Morguard. We're not going to let them just have it. We're going to push them back to their base. Firebat does get slain here, meaning they're going to have 3 up, 2 up. Now as Tolerant also goes down for Havoc. Corpse now Parents' Basement going to fight Duplex here, try to tear him out. He has a lot of HP. He's going to turn around, and he's going to go down. So now only 1 up for Havoc's Corpse. We're going to go and fight for this lane up top and this Morguard and let some of them respawn. That's because our turrets are being destroyed here. We're actually going to start to now fight for this Morguard by ourselves. They're going to wait, and then they're going to push it right at the end here again. Or are we just going to get it for free? Don't tell me you're going to leave. No! Tolerant gets slain. They left the Morguard, though. 10 HP. Because we needed to defend. 5-on-3 here in the middle. Is it enough? No. Sword does slain Zhao. Our taunter. Alois is going to get caught off guard here. They're going to go fight this Morguard now. Zo's going to get caught off guard. That ult's not going to do almost nothing for Waldy. Their team fight's looking a little bit better here. Sword slains Waldy here. Dupree gets slain as well. They're going to look like this Morguard and the tower lead. Firebat slains Alois. Now we have 1 up on our team, and that's just our Zhao on the Knight for the support. It is not looking too good for us as they're going to go take this Serpent as well. We have 4 down. 1's going to spawn in for Yo. We have a couple seconds here till the rest spawn in. Zhao is actually going to have to push away here. He's not going to get away. He's going to go down as well, leaving a disadvantage again here. Yo gets eaten again. This is going to look like a closeout here if Havoc Corpse just acts right. They should be able to close out this game. They're going to push up towards the towers here in a 5-on-3. Of course, Kranich actually goes down. Dupree goes down again. Or they're going to get some slays. Tolerant goes down here. They're actually fighting back here for Parrot's Basement. Waldy's going to go back and heal. Alois goes down. 3-on-2. Here in the tower with the Morguard buff. 15 seconds left. We are down to our Nexus here. Yo versus Sword here. Sword actually has the level advantage. He's going to chase down Yo here. Of course he's going to get him. Cavalry's a great pick. We need movement speed. Somebody to chase people down. Sword there in the middle. He's going to just eat that ult. We need more items. Nice. Duplex actually gets slain by Waldy here. Waldy's going to get eaten by Firebat because he gets frozen. Another 2 down. Not enough magic resistance here for us. Not enough stun resistance. Also need a little bit more DiMaggio again, I think. They get another Morguard. That's gotta be game. 17-17 now. 12-minute game. They get another Serpent here. They're up 3 Serpents to 1, 2 Morguards to 1, 7 Towers to 4. TVO gets slain by Tyler and Fire Gut. That's a lot of kills here, and the whole team just goes down for Parents Basement, and the finish comes from Havoc Corps here as they get the game. Firebat was MVP here on the gunner down the mid, doing 10 kills, 1 death, and 9 assists. We're going to choose the blue side here. A little bit of stamina, drainage for our group. We're going to submit here. We need this W here. Set number 3, boys. We're going to get rid of Swordsman, Cavalry. We're going to try Pyro. Yeah, that Ice Mage. We're going to go Lancer, Executioner. Pole Warrior. Do we go Ogre? Do we think Ogre's the play? I gotta go Ogre. Doing a Dual Blader at the end there. Go U mid. U top. He just needs to survive. I mean, he likes that. Bottom mid. Top bottom. Let's do that. We definitely want that. And then we definitely want HP. And we're going to try some magic resist. No, let's go HP first and then 2 magic resist. No magic resist. No, we do want some AD actually. Let's try that. Or do we want like an 80? We can try that. I'm not gonna say everything that I do is perfect. I'm just trying to throw some stuff around. You know what I mean? Let's go. We are actually on the bottom this time for blue. They're on the top for red. 1 set to 1 set. So this means this is for all the curtains. We have Dupree in the middle here on Ogre versus the Gunner on Firebat. Pole Warrior and Executioner versus Dual Blader and Hammer on the bottom. That's actually a good combo. We have Pyromancer in the middle versus Gunner. Alois is going to get caught off guard by that Gunner and an Ice Mage in the top lane. Tolerance going to be out of position here. a little bit. They're going to go back. Nothing has happened in the kill category. Another minute for Serpent to come back. We have Alois versus Duplex. He's going to do a lot of damage with that dash. Wonderfully done. Waldy is going to get caught out of position. He's going to pull his teammates in. Waldy, 1 HP. He's going to get away. Sword. He's going to get pulled towards that tower. As Parent's Basement bottom does go back to heal. Dupree is going to look at Firebat in the face. He does need more damage. Sword's going to come in, dash in, and dash out. Looks like it's the play here for most of it. Dive and dash. Dive and dash, brothers. Dupree still defending the middle. Nobody has went for the Serpent that has spawned at this current moment. It looks like a team up is happening here from Parent's Basement to take it out with 4 except the top lane. He is now coming down to fight the gunner in the middle. The first one does go down here for Parent's Basement. Dude, free slains Torrent here. Sword gets pulled in as well for Yoda Slade. Sword. We do lose a turret in the process here. Firebat down the middle versus Dupree. Another minute here for the first Morguard. We take down the bottom tower though. Waldy a little out of position versus in a 2v1, but he does get to go back. We are looking at almost full items here as the first tier 4 has been bought on our bottom pole warrior. Force Waldy. Tolerant here versus Waldy. Does get pulled in by Zhao. Is going to bleed to death. Tolerant dies again here. Another kill for the Executioner. 2 kills now for Zhao. With a twist. Yo. Just jungling. Morguard is up now. Zhao's going to get caught out of position. Firebat's going to get that kill now. 4v5 for this Morguard. If it doesn't ensue, unless they wait 8 more seconds here. They're 4 down on the other side of the map. Waldy's going to get caught out of position 2, and Kranich gets a slay onto Waldy. Diplex is going to be out of position for them up top, though. So now it's going to be 3 on this. Tolerant. Going to get most of his HP. 4 on this Morguard first for Parent's Basement. It's going to be a 4-on-3, it looks like, pretty much. Yo's going to have all of his HP taken. Firebat's going to get taken out here as Yo's going to get defended. Waldy does re-enter the fight. 3-on-4. 3-on-5 here for this Morguard. Looks like it is going to be a 4 people on to fight for it. Torrent's going to be the one caught out of position here. He is going to be the first person to die here too. Yo gets the kill onto him. Sword and Kranich is actually going to catch him out, Waldy out of position, but he's not going to go down here as they're going to back up and defend this the people. This is not a good fight though for Parent's Basement as they need to go back and heal. And Havoc Corpse is going to go get a Serpent Slay while they do that. Parent's Basement going to be pretty much back to Morguard for this fight. It's a 5-on-5. Full HP. Parent's Basement is going to start to actually take this Morguard. Do they have enough damage to take it quick? It looks like they do. And we're going to take Morguard number 1 for Parent's Basement. Diplex going to get eaten real quick with the twist. Bottom tower is looking like it's going to go down for Parent's Basement though here. A minute 10 Morguard buff. We are going to push ahead here and try to take some towers. Firebat going to fight for Alois here and towards the top. He's going to have to back up here because Alois does most of his HP. Zhao tries to catch him off guard with that Executioner. Just doesn't have the skill enough to hit it. Waldy is going to be out of position here in a 1v3. But no, his teammate is going to come to help him. Never mind. From the other side with the twist. And now only 2 up for Team Havoc Corpses. We are pushing into their base here to destroy their towers here. And we're going to start to actually attack their Nexus here. Duplex is going to get eaten right away. Is it going to be enough here? 12 more seconds for this Morguard buff. We're going to start taking down their Nexus here. Their whole team's going to spawn. One more HP. Is it going to be enough? They're going to survive on 1 HP with their Nexus. Firebat slain Zhao as well. What a defense. 5v3 now for Havoc Corps. They're going to go fight for this. Kranich slains Waldy. Fight for the Serpent. It's not enough alive here for Parent's Basement as Havoc Corpse is going to get another Serpent here. Yo is going to be just back enough. Dupree Live, another Morguard is up in a 4v5 here for Parents Basement. Dupree's going to be the first one there. Going to get pulling Firebat. Going to make it a 4v4 here real quick. They're going to make it a 3v5. Dupree is actually going to get eaten most of his HP. Going to have to go back to base. In a 4v4 now. The Executioner is lost, meaning we do not have the pull power to pull in the other squad here. This Morguard is going to mean a lot here if we can take it. We're starting to do damage to it. Parents Basement is first one on. Duplex is going to come. He is going to get pushed up in the air. Dead. Another one's going to... Team fight's going to happen here for this Morguard. It is not going to be enough here. Our tower does go down from the top here. It looks like Krennic is going to go down. Waldy's going to get a slain on the Tolerant. And Sword slays out. But a dual takedown coming here from Waldy. Sword's going to be the last alive. He's going to be playing a little back here to try to steal this Morguard. In a 4-on-1 here. He's going to come in, but it's not going to be enough here as he is going to take him out. Duplex is going to come in. Blue team does get the Morguard before he comes in. We're going to start pushing these minions back in a 5-on-3. Tolerant's going to be first back to this middle tower. He's going to be the first knocked in the air, but he's going to make it back. Firebat's going to die here to Dupree on that Ogre. Another turret goes down for us. We're going to go back and start to split up these minions here as we need to. Another Serpent is alive here. We may take it. Parents Basement is going to fight here. Their Nexus is so close. We just need to team fight for this Nexus, boys. Dupree slays yet another one here. And it looks like the Nexus goes down as Parents Basement takes 2-1 here. MVP was Yo here. We actually got to play on the Pyromancer. The twist. What a twist. Nail Biter full set. A breathtaking series. Parents Basement and Havoc Corpse battled through a full set in a fierce war of attrition, ultimately finishing 2-1. Neither side gave an inch, delivered a 10 series where every set's team fights swung back and forth. Set 1. Havoc Corpse 7 kills. The Parents Basement 36 win on Parents Basement side. It was one-sided from start to finish after building an overwhelming lead in lane phase that left no openings in mid-game fights, completely locking down the match. There was not even a threat of hope for a comeback. The MVP was Yo with 12 kills, 3 assists, 3 deaths, and 10 assists. Oh my god, I've screwed that up so many times already. Set 2, we leave it in. We leave it in, boys. Havoc Corpse 22 kills. Win to Parents Basement 19 kills. Firebat was the undisputed star of the set with a dominant 10 kills, 1 death, 9 assists scoreline. They tore through the enemy ranks in every team fight, carrying the team on their shoulders. The opposition threw everything they had at Firebat, but it wasn't enough. Firebat was the gunner. Set 3, a complete strategic masterclass. The winning side neutralized the opponent's core strategy from the draft. They dominated both lanes and jungle, pathing without contest. PBO on the Pyromancer, 7 kills, 0 deaths, 9 assists. Parent Basement, 22 kills, win to the 8 kills of Havoc Corpse. We're looking at solo rank trends. Looks like Archer, Berserker, and Pyromancer are all popular. Vampire, Ice Mage, and Swordsman are all high win rate. In the top lane. I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can look at them. Parents Basement beat Havoc Corpse 2-1. Fans reacting not just to the score, but the structure of our steady play. We did wonderful there, boys. Let's go for it a little bit. Come on. Is this a patch? This might be a patch. You stuck around this long, you might get to see a patch, or the patch will be after next game. Come on. Come on, we're almost there. No. There's not a patch. One thing we're going to do before we go, though, we are going to look at the rankings. We are number 4th in the rankings at 4-2. With 276 kills and 137 deaths. Actually, those are pretty good numbers. 602 assists. If we go can you not? Okay. Well, maybe I'll put that in as a suggestion. If you guys have enjoyed, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell. We will see you next time when we face the Volt Rebels. See you there.